Welcome to TSGamingHub. Creating this video here as a guide to all those who are new to the game, want to figure out how to get out of the green garage, having trouble doing it. I'm going to show you the most efficient way I found to do it. A few tricks of the trade, if you will. So we're starting off here from scratch, $20,000. I'm going to start looking for a specific used car. When I say specific, it's not a specific brand name or anything like that. It's a specific condition with a specific price. Right, you're looking at no more than I would say $16,000. You're going to get a car. It's going to look decent. It's going to have a half decent engine in it, and the percentage of the car all the way around, probably around, depending on the type of car you get, 25 to 45%. In which case, I can work with both of those in making a reasonable thing to race and build up your stuff. So again, my preferred car is anything with a V6 engine. If I see anything for a good price with a V6 engine, not the inline, but the actual V6, not i6, then I'll definitely pick that over anything. Because that engine I can certainly produce a lot of power behind it for a little money. Look at this, see what I mean? There's a Stallion 3.2 at $18,000. Oh man, you had to do me that? Last one I bought at that price had a nice engine in it. This is $17,000 for this Axis without a door. RCS. I really want a V6. I don't want to bother with these. V6 are a good deal on something else. This is $14,000. It's probably not going to be any power in that thing at all, so let's skip a couple days, try to get some new inventory. $32 Gs, 54. If I just switch it like this, make it early in the morning or something, I don't know. There you go, 23. I can't afford it, but that's a decent ride. 14 for this dun hand. 14. This dun hand's gonna have probably a DV or D18V block in it, which is relatively good. Meaning I could actually work well with this car, even at the $14,000 mark. So it's a 1.5. So I've seen the V18 block with a 1.5 setup. I'm thinking at 14 that this is our ride, guys. So we're going to try her out. Tires are at 50, 60%. That's good. They can still run a few races. Oh, it is the actual D15V block. How unfortunate. Nonetheless, I got $5,000. I can do some work on it. How much would I get if I sold it? So not enough to build me a new one. So in order to make this thing anything worthy, first we'll test our horsepower. 138. So 138, huh? I think where I want to spend the money is getting rid of this block to start. As I am not a fan of a 1.5 for a race car. Keep the bearing bridge, throw out the block, the camshaft, crankshaft, sorry, and connection rods and pistons. So those three there, combination, I sell them. Well, I only got $600 for them, $640. Engine block inline 4. Engine blocks, let's see here. Gonna have to run the 2.2 crankshafts. We're gonna use, there's a 2.2 connection rods, 2.2 pistons. And the rest I should have there. It's my mouse screwing up. So let's see what we get with that new block. Oops, hitting the wrong thing there. 140, what a joke. 148 horsepower. I guess it's not bad considering I only spent a couple $100, but it's that cylinder head keeping me low. So that's the next thing to go. We'll keep that, keep that, keep that. Bearing bridge. And my belt. We'll get rid of this cylinder head. Racing. I forgot to get the camshafts. So we want to stick with a decent camshaft. CDVCs. I love a CDVC. CDVC everything if I can. There we go. Give me a good number here, come on. 216. It's kind of pitiful, but $3 left, huh? With 216 horsepower. What a stupid transmission that is. Let's look for something somewhat decent. $1,000. $13.55 for manual. You know, I found this RC1 pretty good transmission. So let's run it. At least till I make more money. See if this little trick here works on this engine. 221, yay, got 5 more horsepower. Alright. Fuel rail needs to change. I gotta lower this, so damn. So my block don't go yellow and start costing me a fortune. What do we got there? The fuel rails Dunham. It's gonna cost $1,000 for the other one at least. $1,200 or so. Fuel system. No, not there. Performance. $1146. Leaving me with $1,500. $1,500 and 288 horsepower. I think I screwed up with this Dunham block. Should we get a lot more than that? Anyway, I'll test it out. Could win a few races with that. Still got good tread on the car. Good on the tires, so. Oops. She'll win me a few races like this. Oh no. Alright. Start from the bottom, work your way up. The way you make the most amount of money you can. You're gonna need it. That's for sure. Awesome run for the first run with that car. Of course, the Remo 1.8 is probably the slowest thing ever in this game, so it's not exactly competition. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Shit. Who's next? $4,000 race or $2,000 race? Bet you if I leave to go get the other money and come back, $4,000 races will be gone. It's happened to me twice, I think. So I'll take this $2,000 race. Another important thing to remember is to pull off to the side after the race, because you're going to get somebody who's got no brakes or something, and they're going to plow right into the back of your car. That's going to change everything for you. Wrecks an entire career when you're focused on the one car, you know what I mean? Alright, I got $4 now, so let's race this dude. Should just race this dude, it's a guaranteed win. But if I could race all of them, that's good money. Thinking I should take off in second, but might not work out. Yeah, it did. Oh, there's a couple more grand there. I'm not going to beat that Baron that's next with this car. I have to go in and start fixing it up. Struggling with that Remo there. I got a good distance. It's not a bad little car, this one. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to beat those guys. I'm going to have to go to the garage and spend some money. No point losing $4 grand to figure that out, right? Baron's going to be an inline V6. His default horsepower is going to be pretty close to that. So if he's got anything in his engine, which I don't doubt that he does, he's going to rip past me for sure. So with 12 grand in the pocket, it's not a bad idea to grab a turbo. Either tank and Oz, either for that matter. 3 grand for that turbo, but we know it's going to rip. Save a bit of money. Let's do this, and we'll get this with the other $1,000. Boostmaster, eh? Huh. That's just I could take 2 of these? Wouldn't that be something? Oh no, it's because I didn't put this one in yet. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright. 1.0 bar. See some 464 horses out of this CDVC. Wow. 2.2, but it's set up like the CDVC. I have a feeling the 1.8 was set up with the CDVC, but it gave me a little bit more juice than 400 horses, but it'll be late for that one, huh? This area, let's get rid of that transmission. Inline 4, transmission. Let's put on something manual. The Firkin. I call it the Firkin, it's a Factum. Alright, so what do we have here? I want to lower this down, 3.0. Crank that up a bit. Lower this down. 3.8 should be good. My block. I'm gonna raise it to 7,000 RPMs. Seventeens, huh? Seventeens. Taking 15s, really. Keep the car nice and low. Oops. Happens to me a lot. There we go. Those are much wider. 255s versus 205. Yeah, big difference. A little annoyed by this lower horsepower than average, but 464. 333 feet. Pounds torque. 333, huh? Nice to build. Alright. Let's see what's up. Definitely better in the third and fourth gear. First and second seems a bit loose. Oh no, there goes a front bumper. Awesome, this is running sweet. This is going to win a lot now. Here we go. Let's hit the Baron. Yeah, buddy. Didn't even touch the nose. I don't even think I set up the poundage of nose yet. Now that the car's running nice, we're going to try and take all their money. Ah, I am the best. So this Zed here, he's usually pretty crazy powerful. Well, at least when I say that, I mean he's got really good takeoff, and once he gets ahead to a certain point, there's no coming back. See? I have NOS, but I didn't have any poundage set up. I think that's what he runs. He runs NOS at the beginning, which gives him all his distance at the beginning. So let me go back to garage, because that hurt. Then we gotta open that NOS rail up. 359 pounds. Chassis at 49. Tires are 99. Ain't that good. We're good to go with tires. I'm sorry, I'm getting rid of those. Get rid of this passenger seat. Let's lose some weight. Get rid of that back glass. Back of $12,000. Don't need that stuff anyway, really. Now, T12. Oh, that's what I should have done. Change my ratios. Just whining and pissing a little bit, so let's go down to 3.6. And 565. See if that gets first gear to push a little harder. First and second. Yeah, right on. Didn't hit me. Perfect example of what happens when you spend all your money on your engine and not on your brakes. Oh, come on, don't break my car already. Those are the costly things. See? It's like a $300 headlight just sitting there on the ground. I can't even pick it up. Repair that shit. However, that happens, so. Good, look at this. It's like free money when you race these guys. You may as well just walk over to his window and take his $1,000 bucks. Oh yeah, or take it off in second gear next time. So just put first gear where second gear is. And then It's not a bad idea, actually. Let's try it out. So, I ran it in second gear. Wow. Took off, and it took off like a bat out of hell. So, let's go pretty close to it. 2.5. Let's bring this to 2.0. Yeah, man, these gears should hammer out. We hope. Oh yeah, that felt better. That's a little bit of rubber on the road too. Awesome. Alright, I think these settings are much more efficient. My horn honked when I was pushing my NOS button. What am I at there? $16,000. A pretty good car still. This obviously wouldn't be happening without me adjusting the transmission ratios and stuff like that. So that's something you should take notes from, is the transmission ratio changing and stuff like that. These are the little tweaks that are going to make you win. pinch out every bit of horsepower you can out of what you have. And then make sure your transmission uses every gear as best it can. 0 to 60, 0 to 95. Watch this in the race now, buddy. There we go. It's close though. Put in a lot of effort, that one did. Twin turbo. I don't think I'm gonna be beating him. It's $2,000 too. It's a little bit more money if I do. Really don't think I'm gonna beat him though. Ah, fuck it, I'll beat him. Be a man, right? Or a woman, if that's what you are. Yeah, I'm honking my horn, because it's my nose button too, apparently. Oh yeah, I beat the twin turbo Baron. Well, that's what it said it was. Looks like a Z. Not a Z, something else. Similar though. Somebody keeps teaming me, but I can't answer yet. When this guide is a success, I will answer. Come on, I ain't far off, huh? I think I'm gonna have to skip the Ymer. I know it's $1,000, but I don't want to lose my chances of winning. I'm pretty sure this little coyote paid somebody off to get into his position, because he shouldn't be there with that car. This car didn't do too bad, I guess. Still got half my nose left, eh? Let's see here. Need the money too, right? So let's hit this MC GT. He's a V8. He's got some torque on him. He's gonna be hard to keep up with, I think. If I remember correctly, he's not too simple. Simple when you got NOS. Oh, watch the car there, buddy. I'll charge you extra. And as you can see by the damage model, my tires are fine and my engine's fine. There's like very little wear at all. Oh, look, there's some wear right there actually. Alright, second place is a Baron Cube GT3. Now that guy I probably shouldn't beat. Maybe I should beat this guy and then it'll show me the first guy and see who the first guy is. Probably racing both for the money, but I'm at $21,000, more than when I started the game with. Very nice. So far we're at 36 minutes of recording this, and looks like by the 40th minute we'll be done this entire green garage in this guide to get to the blue. And have a lot of money and a decent car doing it. You could sell your car and add it to your money and buy a better car, whatever you want to do at the end of this. Super Turismo. I think I'm just going to take the green slips. Take first on green. Providing Mr. Turismo here doesn't have a problem with that. Sounds like he does. Yeah, buddy, with all the no's I had. Yes, that was awesome. Missed my car. That was fantastic. So there you go. We have become top racer Green Slips Race Club. I didn't have to go back to my garage really, except for doing a few adjustments on the transmission. And those adjustments made it all happen realistically. So keep that in mind when you got a car. It's got the horsepower, but it's just not cutting it. There's a few things that need to be tweaked and adjusted. Specifically your gears. Look at it, I changed it from 4.0 to 3.5, so that made it push a little harder, and I changed each gear. It made them hard, you know what I mean? When you test these things out, you're gonna see what I'm saying by hard. It's like when you have these down here, those tires just spin, and it just revs up, right up all the way. It doesn't take you anywhere. When you tighten these things up like I did to drop the number down, 2.5, 2.0, the results are amazing, depending on the car, right? So everything, play with it. You'll see a difference. Play with it. For my block, 98%, 93%, cylinder head, 83%, and I didn't stop running that whole time. It was green, ran the whole thing. I hardly stopped. I didn't repair anything. See what my tires are at? 97%. Like they haven't even been used yet. And this also has less horsepower than a lot of engines that I've ran to beat that green slips. A lot of engines. So this is actually a very good build. Very good build. And we completed this under 40 minutes. Getting out of green slips. One more race I'd be in the blue slips. I'm ahead on the green slips with 40 points more prestige than the guy below me. So that's pretty much our guide. Hope y'all can follow it, and hope it works out for you. The only downfall is people crashing into your car hitting trees and stuff. The only other piece of advice I can give you is when you find a car that's cheap in the CU sales area and it's got a V6 engine, preferably V6, not i6, but V6 engine, and it's affordable, when you're starting, that's probably the guy to grab. You wouldn't have to do all the tweaks that I'm doing on these transmissions to keep winning. However, tweaking's fun. Hope it all helps. I'll see you guys on another guide or on the next run.